Hey, Steve Stine here, and today what I'd like to do is introduce you to a wonderful product that I've come across. It's a guitar strap, and it's made by a company called ESO, E-S-O. Now, let me give you just a real brief history on my dilemma with guitar straps and see if you kind of have the same issue. Basically, with guitar straps, there's two things that happens, especially if you play a lot. And if you play standing up, if you're rehearsing for a number of hours or you play on stage, sometimes you play for 45 minutes or whatever. Sometimes you play for a couple of hours. And for many of us, you even play from, 9:30 to 1:30, 4 hours. And so what happens for me is there's really two things. Number one, my shoulder will get sore. And number two, I'll wind up getting marks on my neck because I tend to have the guitar strap moved up so it doesn't feel like it's going to fall off my shoulder. And then the third issue that I have with guitar straps is that sometimes they tend to be way too smooth. So when you're playing, if you let go of the guitar, it kind of wants to fall because of the weight of the guitar. And just the opposite, if you get like a really hard leather or something like that, it just tends to feel really bulky on my shoulder. I'm a small guy. So I'm always on the lookout for something that's going to work better. And this ESO strap, let me show you this thing. Now, it looks kind of crazy because it has what they call an S shape. And basically what happens is it's got two adjusters. It's got one on the front and the back. And so when you put this on, okay, what happens is it moves away from your neck, okay? And it sort of redistributes the weight across your whole shoulder. Now, they make a wider strap, and then they also make a thinner strap. I've fallen in love with this wider style strap. But what was really weird is that I got this strap and I was really excited and I was playing it and I was rehearsing with it and everything like that. And I'm not going to lie to you, it felt like the guitar was lighter. And so I emailed the company. I'm like, I'm telling you, this is really crazy. And she said, the lady that got back to me said, which her name is Holly, by the way, very nice lady. And she said they're supposed to do that. Okay, ergonomically, what it's doing is it's just moving that weight around so it's not sitting on one pressure point on your shoulder or whatever. And I'm telling you the truth, it just felt better. And the other thing I like about it is it's not too smooth and it's not too rough. So I can move the guitar, when I'm playing and moving around and whatever. Sometimes I like to adjust the guitar neck a little bit for this or that. If I'm going for a solo, I might want to move it up a little bit to make it a little bit easier. And it sits very comfortably and it balances really well. And the nice thing about having the two parts on the outside, so the two adjustments, is that you can adjust this S shape to be wherever it is you feel it most comfortable here. So if you need it moved up a little bit, you can adjust the back. If you need it moved down a little bit, you can adjust the front. So again, I just wanted to introduce you to this to see if it might be something that you're interested in. And I will provide a link in the description as well so you can check it out. But I want to give a quick shout out. There's a gentleman and his wife that have been making me guitar straps for the last few years because I just couldn't find the right thing. And I have them all over my room because they've been so gracious to send me all of these guitar straps. And I still have them on a lot of my guitars. But for actual performance, I found that this ESO strap is just honestly the way to go. So I'm encouraging you to check out the company, check out the product. I'm actually going to add a link underneath too that does a little bit better job of actually describing the strap itself to you, probably better than I'm doing. But I'm just telling you, it's worth checking out. If you have problems with guitar straps, I don't know. I've just always thought that's one of those things that somebody really should have thought about a bit more since there's so many guitar players out there trying to find something that feels comfortable, especially if you're someone who performs a lot or practices a lot standing up with bands or whatever it might be, and trying to make sure that this is the most comfortable experience that we can have. So I'm telling you, check out the ESO strap and see what you think.